Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Right now, it is 7:13 PM on June 23rd, 2023, also known as Sonic's birthday. And first book of the season will be this Saturday. Okay, I'm probably going to forget to record that, but if you are planning to play this Saturday, there is a book off. Now, hopefully, all doing good. I know I am most certainly. I had a shaker of G Fuel, which has boosted my mood. Apparently caffeine is good at doing that. And you're going to pay us off, aren't you? Last episode, I put those there for a reason, didn't I? What's the reason? It must be a DIY recipe, right? Me from last episode sat me down and was like, no, you are going to do what I say. So, specifically, I put down a single piece of regular wood. So, something that I make out of regular wood, which I needed to go chopping for. What would that be? Doubt it's that. These? I think me from last episode wanted a few wooden low tables, if memory serves. So, thank you, me from last episode, actually. That is a rare case of me understanding how my brain works and planning ahead. Well, I'm happy to go chop some trees. Nice chill episode, yada yada. And, ooh, my dear Daniel, fireflies light up the night sky, taking my mind off the stresses of the day. As I watch, amazed and distracted, the mosquitoes make their move. I'm terribly itchy. From Mom. I'll place that in pocket, check it out, and... oh Lord, what's happening in there? I'm not sure if anyone else is acutely aware of this, but, we need to do some spring cleaning. Because that number at the very bottom there is reading 298. We're about to be full on letters, so we will probably need to do some chiseling away at our stuff. I don't know how exactly we do this. Maybe filter by other and do like, Bank of Nook, for example. We can maybe make that like happen at some other point than now. We'll clear out a few, so next episode it's not right in our face. Like Nook mileage program. Probably delete a few of those. I think that we can go through and delete the Happy Home Academy and Nook Miles ones. Shouldn't be too big an ask, I wouldn't say. But, looks like I just get to manually chop wood for this episode and nab some more stuff as and when it's required. Can I pick this up, please? It's not B to pick it up, it's Y. You can tell I've not touched the game in a hot minute, but, I figured it out eventually. Now, to my knowledge, I wanted 2 of these, I believe. Again, thank God I put that there. Like, again, the fact I did that and it worked, genuinely, like, I'm proud of myself for that. I'm proud of past me for doing that. Current me may have thought of the same thing, but it's like, it's just like, I had an idea and it paid off and it's like, oh shit, that's a bee's nest. You know what, right now feels like it's time for a coffee break. Okay, never mind, it is June. It is June. Insects are probably, abound. But no, I'm happy that paid off. I'm happy that I did that, because it immediately jogged my memory that I needed to do that. So go me! It boosted my mood even more. Again, as I was saying it before I realised the things were there, today and yesterday I had just a regular shaker of G Fuel, and I found for whatever random reason, it has significantly boosted my mood. And like, it's absurd. Like, apparently caffeine, I just thought it made you stay more awake, but no, apparently it is quite a good way to... well, obviously it increases your energy levels, kind of blocking things that make you tired, but it's also just quite good at increasing your mood, apparently, and it's like, I seemingly have no resistance to that, which is crazy to me. It's funny, because we've, a lot of the channel, for a while at least, and even through Animal Crossing, has been coffee, 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 coffee. Like, you'd think I would have been a caffeine addict for years, and in reality, I've probably had, like, less than 50 cups of coffee and tea in 20 years. Like, it's alright, I love it occasionally, but it's not like my go-to drink, maybe in winter, If you want to add, like, hot chocolate in there, but that's not got caffeine in. Like, it's only really with G4 that I started taking caffeine products a little bit more regularly. So I think my tolerance for caffeine is, like, rock bottom. I didn't do it when I was, like, developing and could have easily built up a tolerance to it. So now I've, turned 20, which is still bizarre to me, the fact I'm 20. Like, my tolerance is in the 4. So I have, like, the tiniest bit of caffeine, and, like, I like, peak off it. And I love that, because I think most of the coffee and tea that I drank in that 50 was decaf. Just in case I needed any more power-ups, we made it decaf for good measure. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if that's the thing where if you drink too much coffee, it becomes, you build up a resistance to it. I would assume so, but, I don't know. I think definitely if I moderate my G Fuel intake, you know, maybe I can make a consistent thing. It's like I'm having a bad day, just throw a G Fuel shaker back and wow, we're alive. I don't know. It's good. A lot of good things to be like chuffed about recently. The Dead by Daylight anniversary event's currently on. I've been enjoying the hell out of that. Kind of took a break for a few months because none of my friends were playing, and usually I'd play it with friends. But I was playing solo yesterday after I had my G Fuel, and I was having the time of my life. Like, it's good when that happens, you know? You go back to a game you haven't played in a hot minute, and then you just have, like, a complete blast. Like, maybe that break is what you needed to come back and fully enjoy the game again. Definitely think that's my case. Like, yeah, I've enjoyed getting my ass beat, which is like, you know, I'm in high spirits if you can't tell. It's like, God, making me chop wood this episode while I'm just, like, jovially through the roof. Unwise decision past me, even though you had no way to realise this is what you would have wrought. And, hey, that's a tree full of regular wood. Hell to the yes. Okay. Anyway, since I'm in a good mood, what has been popping off? Oh, there's two things, actually, for today, which I think will be quite interesting. First things first, let's claim these Nook Miles. But, two little points of order, one of them, arguably, you guys might find interesting, and the other one, you also might find interesting. And I'm hoping, you know, a combination of two things you might find interesting might culminate in one of them being interesting to anyone who watches. God, I have such a way with words, it's amazing. Anyway, so the first thing, as some of you may know, I released a second channel video in the middle of the month. It's been like out just over a week and a half, I believe. It's done quite good. It's like kind of shot up in views recently. But I was looking at the analytics, and I've got a little mystery. And I'm not going to put a bounty on it because, you know, I'm broke. But, goofy ass noise while it flies away. But, I was checking the analytics, and it had a bump in views the other day, and I was like, oh great, cool, you know, maybe got pushed to recommended, or showed up higher in search for a little bit. And then I looked at it, and all the traffic was from direct or unknown, is what the analytics were calling it. And I looked, and direct or unknown is usually other slang for people put the link in directly, or they clicked on it from like their bookmarks or history, or from like some sort of external site. And so I open up, you know, external thinking, that's probably what's going on. I'm sure I'll catch me a shark. And it's not showing anything in external. And I'm like, huh? Because I've got like these 100 views from this random source, and I'm like pleasantly chuffed about it, but it's like YouTube Studio, for the life of me, will not tell me where they came from. Because, you know, I can look at that little thing. It's in reach underneath external sites and apps. It says 1% of my traffic is from external sites and apps, which is, you know, wrong. And, okay, thank you, Annabelle, for the thing which I already know. Justifies as a trip to Nooks at some point. Yeah, we'll go on my max breaks, actually, that works. But no, it's weird, because I've had it happen before, and I've been able to find where my videos have been shared. But it's like, it's odd to me that YouTube isn't telling me where these direct things are coming from. Because it could be they are all direct, as in somebody put a link in something that doesn't have embeds, and like multiple people copied the link and watched the video that way. But like, to get that many out of it, I don't buy it. You know, not that many people clicking on it through their bookmarks, so it would be direct. Like, it's got to be through some sort of external site or app, and I did my search, I did Facebook, I did Twitter to the best of my ability, and I couldn't find anything. You know, nothing on Reddit. It was, like, it's a little enigma to me, because, like, I want to go see if my video has been shared anywhere, see what people are saying, you know? Someone puts the link out, maybe a few people in the comments say what they liked, disliked, you know, if they hate me, and if so, you know, how I can act on that. But I don't know, just found that interesting. In that vein, I have had this happen before, actually. The Shenmue 2 review, that was one of the reviews we did on this channel. 2 hours long, still quite happy with how it turned out, although we spent way too long summarising the story. Basically, I saw the same thing happen, and it said it was coming from Shenmue Dojo, which is like a pretty big, if not the biggest fan site for that game, so I was like, ooh. So I went on, scrolled through, and saw someone had posted my thing in the threads, you know, kind of had to manually search a little, because it is like just a regular message board. But I found that, and I was like, you know, cool. Some people said it, you know, they said they thought my opinion was cool and neat. And I figured out that's where the bump of views came from, because the thing has said, you know, Shenmue Dojo. Whereas this one, not got a clue. It's, like, it can get quite specific. It's not like on some, like, side site that YouTube won't recognize. Like, if it's not recognize it will just tell me the URL it's from, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's my little enigma for the second channel. I got 100 views, but I don't know from where, but I kind of want to know where to see what they're saying, because to my notice, not a single person left a comment saying where they were from, or, you know, just saying in general they'd seen it somewhere else. So what are you saying, you know? I'm interested. And then the other thing, a bit more in reference to this channel now, maybe I should have put the thing that actually applied to this channel first, but I've been looking at a few new series. It was brought to my attention, Football Tea will keep on us and sell you, and I think that's everything. But, Wind Waker's ending soon-ish, I think. We're on the Triforce. It's going to be a nightmare to do that part, but in a few episodes, Wind Waker's done, and I am in no rush to play another Zelda game, so I've kind of got a slot free from that. Great Ace Attorney is also quite nearing its end, after God knows how many years. I just need to actually pull my finger out, finish the last section of that game. Might play the second one, although I doubt it. And I've just got a few other things that are like looking as though they'll wrap up on the channel soon. So I've been looking at prospective series, and I ran this past a few friends, and they all seemed quite enthusiastic about the idea. And I'm gonna say it here, because this is more like... If I said this in one of the Wii Sports videos, people would go a bit manic, you know? It's like, so I'm gonna say it here, it's a bit more low-key here, whilst you're watching, and, you know, like, I'm pretty sure you guys are chill, not set in stone. But I have been looking at 2 new series that I can use to kind of fill the slot, fill the gap. Because what I'm thinking I might do is I might put Fall Guys on the back burner for a little bit, just as like a you know, it's not doing all too well, and I think giving it a bit of a rest and then letting something else shine in its place, I think is good. It kind of has become an unofficial series, even though it is good at filling a gap. I think the consistency, basically, you know, I could play something else in that time, and well, there you are. So I'm thinking of shelving out as well. So I was going through stuff I said I'd play, you know, at some point in the future, and I found, yes, I am still technically due to play Danganronpa, and I also technically need to finish Undertale. Never said I'd play Deltarune. I might when it's finished, but not right now. Yeah, I need to technically finish Undertale. I've got like 2 episodes left of that. It's like, but yeah, I'm looking at potentially doing Danganronpa. Because I said I'd do that in a Neremik Direct like 2 years ago, after Undertale. So, no, we've already done all these, haven't we? Yeah, no, it's more up here that we need. So Danganronpa's on the list of things. A few friends seemed excited about that. They asked if they could co-commentate, and I'm like, maybe. Like, I think the only person with the availability to record that when it's needed is pretty much me. It's like, making people's recording schedules align is hard. Doing it for a whole series is a miracle if you're able to pull it off. But the second one, as you know, there was recently a Nintendo Direct. And a lot of people, now there was like no evidence of this, but I think people were just wanting it purely, or expecting it to be announced purely because they wanted it. And there's like been a little bit of hubbub about it for a while, but it kind of picked up a lot recently. But a lot of people were quite disappointed when, in the recent Nintendo Direct, there was no announcement of a Tomodachi Life game for the Switch. And the thing is, right, I have to get a bit meta here. I started making those Wii Sports and Wii Party videos purely because, like, I just thought it would be fun to do. And a lot of people started comparing me to, Poofesha, I think is how it's pronounced. It was someone who has played Wii Sports and Wii Party games, before me. And it so happened in a twist of fate. Quite a similar thumbnail style, quite a similar, like, titling style. It's like a case of the same thing with like a few deviations happening in 2 different places at once. But a few people directed me to his channel. And like I was going through, it's like, you know, I wouldn't say I nicked his idea. I became aware that we had the same idea through the comments of all places. But I was going through his channel and I saw that at a point in time he did Tomodachi Life videos. And I was like, huh. So it's stuck in the back of my mind. And then I saw the recent hubbub about Tomodachi Life and I was like, okay, maybe I'll do a series on this. And, like, I'm half tempted to do it is the thing. Like, I want to play Tomodachi Life because I want to play Tomodachi Life, and geez, that went quick. I'll go buy another one. But, oh no, I didn't upgrade it to a stone axe, that's why I'm thick. But, yeah, no, I want to play Tomodachi Life because I think, you know, it's a smart move, there's a decent bit of buzz around it at the minute, and also I played it a fair bit growing up. The issue is, though, is that like, on the Wii videos, people were already saying, you know, I'm a Poofesha clone, etc., similar thumbnail style, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. And I really want to play Tomodachi Life, because I think it just it'd be fun. It'd be like one hell of an editing challenge. Like, compared to the Wii videos, it'd be like a significant step up, because I don't get into it. I'm sure most of you don't care about my editing speak, but it'd be a nightmare to edit even one episode of that. But I want to do it. I'm just cognizant that if I do, in conjunction with still doing the Wii videos, because I really enjoy doing those and you guys seem to like them, it's like, at what point, because this time I am like almost consciously copying. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I know no concept has ever truly been original on YouTube, but it's like, I didn't even mean to sell to you, I wanted to buy a tool. You know what I mean, though? It's in the back of my mind, right? It's like, I want to do this of my own volition, but I am aware that I will have, like, everyone and their mother in my comments saying, Professor Clone, in the comments, and it's like, I'm sorry. Ooh. Sure. I'll buy this, because I'm more surprised I haven't before. Or maybe I have. Okay, time to send the recipes from basing cooking. Like, I'm not going to use these. This is just to be a completionist. What the fuck? And there were some other ones in there as well that looks like they were crafting recipes. Anything else look interesting? Okay, so... Oh, no. So I got those, and then test your DIY skills. This is a digital book filled with food and drink recipes. It's called Basing Cooking Recipes. Huh, okay. So it stays there, but it blocks you out of buying it again. Interesting. Anyway, we'll upgrade this time, so we can properly go to, you know, get the most wood we can. That's kind of where I'm at. You've got the mystery of that random direct traffic on the Neremik 2, and the potential Danganronpa Let's Play, and the potential Tomodachi Life Let's Play. It's like two very tonally different games, I'm aware. But I don't know, let me know what you think on that. It's like, it falls in that weird slot where it's like, you know, I've already inadvertently copied this guy once. Do I want to do it again? Like, I gotta do research and stuff. Like, I'm aware that he currently isn't doing Tomodachi Life. He stopped for some reason. Like, the playlist ends like a year ago, so he's not actively making it, but I know it did very well for him. So yeah, I don't know. Shoot me the thing. Would you like to see me play Tomodachi Life? And do you think I can get away with it without technically being, you know, a copy? It's like, that is like the question of the day. Yeah. Do you think it's copying? Do you want to see it? And where the hell do you think that Neremik 2 traffic came from? Actually, while we're here, we probably have the stuff for our tables now. So, nope, damn it. I was going to say, where's all the other stuff, but now we're just in the wrong tab. But, hell yeah, 3 wooden low tables, which I believe is exactly what the doctor ordered to make our house nice, spick and span. If I remember correctly, these go in the basement, so do it in this, and then do it one more time, and then I think our basement will look slightly better. It's like, hell yeah. Although we have just got rid of all the wood stockpiles we spent the entire episode getting, at least our house looks marginally nice, you know. It's the small things. Anyway, I think that's everything I had to talk about. I said that my mood's increasingly high, been playing DBD, going through the 2 anecdotes. Honestly, like, this episode feels like a really nicely concise package. We had a good talk back and forth, you know, while we did some tasks in the background. And, yeah. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. No. I might live stream after I'm finished recording this video. Yes, it will be Dead by Daylight. It's like I'm addicted, yes. How could you tell? How could you tell? It's like, well, me addicted? Nah. I'll give it away. Well, dare I say, perhaps I'm just having fun. So long as I don't, like, end up becoming obsessed with it, you know, we'll still play other things when friends are online. I suppose I can permit being a little addicted when no one else is around. Anyway, push you there, pop you on. Okay, bit low-hanging. Oh my god, they're playing the Wii Sports game! And, was there anything else? I feel like, I think I can keep you on before. Although, ooh, I like this table, honestly. I don't know, what do I want to do with these? Because surely I could just pop some of these away, right? Bear with me, I think I've got a solution for this. So no, I'm thinking, I've got a vibe here. I've got a vibe and I think you'll like it. So then we want the Mom's Plushie there. I'm not sure what, no. Like how? Bro, please. That's like the one direction you weren't meant to face. And aligning these to be on the right, like, face correctly is going to be a nightmare. I can feel it. Or not. And then the other one we want... I'm thinking we put one of the mugs on. It's like... We'll put the thank you dad mug on, and then it's like, you know, mum and dad thing. And then in this one here, it's like, yeah, the room looks a bit samey with these tables, but I also don't mind it too badly. But I'm thinking we pop you down. Is that a bit too close? I know, it kind of feels boxed in. Actually, hang on, I think I got the plan here. Ooh, okay, this is all coming to fruition, and I'm having the time of my life. That, like, you can tell I was trying to say time of my life. It just came out as though I was, like, rapidly becoming a vampire. But I'm thinking that we pop this over here, and it's like, you know, then perhaps we do... Then we do, like, maybe the on-air sign near the entrance, and then the mug. Yeah, no, that makes more sense for the mug to be here, because it's across from the coffee machine. And then... Honestly, I think that's pretty damn good, if I say so myself. I feel as though I've made this room, like, a whole lot better. Yeah. It's got a massive smile on my face on the episode like that. That 100% feels worth it. This room feels as though, like, I can leave it. This room, dare I say, feels like it is done. Again, I feel satisfied. There's like a little Eden area here, you know, like maybe we could have put a seat here without a bit of cramp, but a little kitchenette area over here with a big spinny table. Sleeping quarters here. I really like this so much. I'm actually going to end the episode in this room. Shocking. Well, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps out a bunch. Lets me know if you want to see more of this and all that good stuff. And we'll set all that aside. I think that's everything. So I'm going to take a picture of my my proud work for the episode, because I think it looks pretty damn good. And until next time, let's set all that aside. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.